Hello everyone, VG Music Weekly here, back again, or back after a while with a brand new Let's Play of a game I really enjoy. This is a game called Thomas is Alone, and as you can see here, it's very simplistic and very unusual for a type of game that I might play. So, I would explain it a bit more, but I'd prefer to just jump right in. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas wasn't special. It was just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
So as you can see, first of all, this game is made by an amazing game maker named Mike Bethel. He is British, and the voicing for this game is one of the driving factors of it. Like, the story is amazing, and it's told through just simplistic design. See, right now I'm Thomas, I am a block. According to the story, I am an AI in a program that wasn't supposed to have a name and was given a name and seems to have achieved sentience. But it's a very touching story, and I'll try and be quiet during the speaking, but as you can see, I can jump around, and my goal is to get into these white pieces. I think they're speaking here. Is there? Okay, maybe not. So I will not be
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
I will not be getting all collectibles.
The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
See, that's one of the things that's just great about this game. The humor in just having such simplistic characters and simplistic puzzle gameplay. Great, very ethereal background music. And just these ideas that there's this character that's thinking, I exist, what else? I'm good at observing things, and I'm good at falling. What else can I do? And trying to figure out the world around him. Gives you these little previews of the level before each section.
Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
This is a concept I've always liked.
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
The inverted fall mystery! How can you fall upwards? Maybe you can jump. And one of the great things about this game that I really love is it teaches each aspect one amount at a time, one little piece, yet it doesn't feel like it's babying you, because you are Thomas. You are figuring out this strange world around you that maybe you don't know how to control. So let's enter the portal. The first world's pretty easy, but
a big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
And as it says there, it's not a hard game. I can't get up there, but I can keep trying, and there's no deaths, at least not yet, and it doesn't get super hard. I mean, it eventually is Eventually, the puzzles get hard or difficult to maneuver, but really, this game isn't meant to be hard.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
So, here's another
He was starting to
instance.
suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
Another instance of good game design being this water. We have no clue what this is. Can I swim? Does it hurt me? Do I sink? So I can jump in it and I die. but it gives you a quick skip and it just restarts the level, and
This all seemed a little dangerous.
it has the
The
speaking
world
again.
was not to be
but
trusted.
let's say I died in the middle.
It seemed-
Oh wait,
This
sorry
all
about that.
seemed a little dangerous. The world was
There's
not to be trusted.
often save points, but I forgot
Unstable,
the save
and it
points
seemed
are
that Thomas
actually
could let him
noted.
down at any moment.
So, that was the first instance of quote-unquote difficulty, but if you just run forward, you don't have a problem. It makes you feel free, however, to test things out.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
And I love how this makes a bit of fun of how it is a game. Like, he's a sentient game character. He realizes all he's doing is moving up and to the right. And is he making progress? And how you get this compassion for who Thomas is, this curious creature thrown into the strange world, and yet he is a red
It might
block.
have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
Again, making fun of...
Designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
or not necessarily making fun of, but showing how games work and game designs work, where it's always one step ahead of what you know how to do. You have to slowly figure it out, and you're figuring out with this character who you really feel for, even though all he is a block.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Sorry if I'm gushing
He
about this
made
game
another
so
mental
much.
note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
But I'm playing it just because I love this game and how it does everything. And let's say we were a fall in this water, another example of good game design. We respawn right here. No extra added time to re-show the level. Just, oops, I overjumped. A simple, easy respawn. So the game is not taking itself to be hard. It's taking itself to show an idea, show how something works. And I just think that's really cool.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
So, you might be asking yourself, well, VG Music Weekly, this game seems so simple. What could make this even remotely hard? They could add more obstacles, but, well, that will be coming up soon if you paid attention to something Thomas just mentioned. Now, the game is titled Thomas Was Alone, but there's a key word in that, which I'll bring up soon. And, wow, I am terrible at platforming. VG Music Weekly, terrible platformer. It's good to be back in Let's Playing, I have to say. I have some other ideas I want to work with, and I'm really excited to get to them. I'm going to jump down here just to see... Okay, I just ruined all of my progress, but there's little white squares or diamonds that appear every so often throughout this game, and those are the secrets, which I said I'm not collecting all of, but I might as well try and find them if I see them or know they're there.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Once again, how this
It was
game...
evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
how this game shows its wit as the character realizes, as you realize that each level is showing you new moves and new ideas, and just everything about this game, aside from the fact that it's such a short game, is perfect, but that's part of what makes it perfect. And with that, I'd like to leave us on that note of how amazing I think this game is, and how amazing I hope you will think this game is as we go to the next world next time. Thank you guys for watching. This was VG Music Weekly. Have a fantastic day.